What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's your girl, Miss Honey. It's Sunday. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I did. I really enjoyed myself. It was a beautiful day today here in Georgia. So I got a lot accomplished, but what we're here for is Married to Medicine. I'm so nervous that Married to Medicine is going to get bumped to Fridays next week, you guys, because Real Housewives of Atlanta starts next week. And I'm just nervous that they not gonna leave Married to Medicine where it is. Like they should just do that, not bump it to Friday. So y'all, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I do not want to do a Friday review, like at all. Okay, just putting it out there, letting you guys know. Okay, you guys, Married to Medicine, season 6, episode 9. This is Black Love. I do this every week. If you are new to my channel, please rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This episode, like I said, is entitled Black Love, and it hits home for a lot of different reasons. One of the reasons why I love Married to Medicine is because you see the husbands a lot, you see the couples a lot, so I can appreciate both Toya and Mariah trying to do some couple related things. I think the functions are a lot more fun when the ladies have their husbands there. So to me, they don't argue as much when the husbands are around. But let's talk about this episode. So we first see Toya and Quad. You know, they had this moment last week where Quad decided she wanted to let her guard down with the ladies and talk more about her divorce. And she does that with Toya. She goes over to Toya's house. First of all, Quad looked really beautiful in that yellow. And while she was sitting there talking to Quad, I was thinking Quad is talking to Toya. I was thinking Quad is a really beautiful girl. She really is beautiful. Quad, she tells how she broke the news to Gregory. Of course, all of this conversation is coming out because Toya is kind of leading the conversation. It doesn't probably feel like leading to Quad, but to me, she's leading and she's fishing. She definitely is doing that technique where she feels like she's all in on Quad's side and, oh, it must have been hard. You know, that kind of sympathizing, empathetic, but at the same time, you collecting tea. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling Toya right now. I'm not feeling Toya's authenticity right now. So it really just doesn't even matter. Like whatever she says and however she says it, I feel like there's an agenda. You guys know I already told you I feel like there is this alliance between Toya and Mariah, and I think they work collectively to get things popping. Toya is there when she can't be there. Toya is keeping the fires, the drama fires of this show burning. Quad talks about how she did it. She left her keys after she got all her things. Now, I know we saw in the news where he said she moved all the furniture, every stitch of the furniture out the house. But she says she left the keys and the divorce papers, and she wants it all to be amicable, and she doesn't want to be his enemy. But I don't know. I don't know. I really like Quad. And grinding it out and doing your own thing, I can relate to that with Quad. But it's something about this personable side of her that I don't feel like is authentic. I don't. She makes it seem like she wants to be real amicable with Dr. Gregory, but I don't know. Some of the moves just doesn't seem like it. We also learned that Quad moved into a 4-bedroom townhome, which a condo. I told y'all. I was like, well, where's she living? Where she got her mama and her aunt staying with her? You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no quick move. Like you don't just find no 4-bedroom condo. You have to. You in Atlanta, you gotta know somebody that knows somebody that's able to get. You gotta go see some places. You gotta check them out. You gotta check the parking out. Like all of that is important in Atlanta. But she got a real beautiful place, and later on when Heavenly comes over, she tells her she likes it better than the house she was living in. Mariah Aiden is working on keeping his license current and getting licensed in other places, in other areas, maybe even other states, because he doesn't know when he's gonna have to bust the move. His job had a meeting, and he had two choices. He could take the long-term deal with of 3 to 5 years, or he could take a year. And Aiden chose a year. He chose a year because it's a new company. He doesn't know how it's going to pop off. I understand that. That's a smart move. And just see what your choices are. When you go to school for 4 years and then 8 more years, residency, surgical rotations, all of this stuff to build your career up to get to a certain place, to have this type of educational background and skill set and experience, that means choices. Aiden has choices. He doesn't have to just sign on to anything. Now, Mariah has softened up a little bit. She has decided, although she doesn't want to, if Aiden has to move, she will move. She don't want to move to California because she know her money can't keep up with California. She's not running with she can't run with the Beverly Hills girls. Them girls got money upon money upon money upon money. Like, they drop 18 grand on a pair of earrings like that and give me 3 pair, okay? All right, so she feel like Houston's a better fit. Her money can keep up with Houston. Okay, so then we see Jackie and Contessa. Jackie goes over to Contessa's and takes her a 50 Shades of Pink basket. It was a very nice gift, and everything in the basket was geared towards feeling better after having breast surgery. And she just tries to rah-rah Contessa up because Contessa is clinging to the house right now. And she's probably having some post-surgery anxiety, and she just tells her, you got to get up, you got to get out, put one foot in front of the other. And Contessa tells her that she will as soon as she gets the drains removed, which I can understand that completely. Like, I'm telling you, if you ever been sick, you ever been cut on, you ever had the smell of blood, drainage, wounds healing, looking at them, betadine, all of this stuff, it just puts you in this particular mindset. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just does. You're not feeling glamorous at all. So I can understand where Contessa is coming from, but she promises once she gets her drains out, she gonna run with the girls. And we see Eugene and Toya. Eugene is trying to lose 5 to 10 pounds before their anniversary, their 10-year anniversary coming up. And they talk about all the trips they've been on and how much they've enjoyed their life and together as a couple. And they show pictures. It's real nice. And the kids are there. And Toya has a couple of verbal slip ups, in front of the kids. And it's amusing. It's funny. Their oldest child is he's a handsome, charming little boy. And she decides she wants to take a trip somewhere small because they building a house, but she decides she wants to take a trip and perhaps go somewhere tropical. And so they decide on Antigua, and he asked her about inviting everybody, and she don't know if she want to invite Contessa. She really didn't know if she wanted to do a couples trip because of the fool-la-la that went on with Heavenly last time when she planned a couples trip to Barbados, and she got everybody riled up and all the drove a wedge even wider between all the couples. So she don't know if she want to invite the couples, but she does concede and decide she wants to do it. Now, of course, she invites everybody but Contessa, but we're going to talk about it. Curtis and Jackie, it's their 16th anniversary, which is another reason why I thought it was appropriate that Mariah had a Black Love party. I mean, I know some people gonna say it's shade. It probably was shade. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, there was some shade to it. There's a rhyme to reason why Mariah does everything, but at the same time, I mean, a lot of these couples are celebrating being back together, recovering from almost splitting up. I mean, 10 plus years. That's good for anybody, especially in today's society. I mean, it's worth celebrating, especially Black love. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's their 16th anniversary, Curtis and Jackie, and he's planning a secret surprise. And Jackie, of course, wants to know a little bit more about the surprise, how to get dressed, and he tell her, let's just go with it. And what she ended up putting on, I was just Jackie, I just don't know, honey. Sometimes you can have some real little house on the prairie ways. I don't know, Laura Ingalls. Anyway, he takes her what it looks like Piedmont Park to me. Piedmont Park has this gazebo that goes out over the lake, and it's very nice. And evidently, some restaurants or caterers use the area to set up couples dinner parties and stuff like that. You know, little intimate situations. It's cute. It's nice. It's raining and it's windy, which he don't have nothing to do with that. He can't control that, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. It got crazy. It got awkward. To me, they're awkward together. To me, they're awkward together. I don't know if it was always that way, but it just seems kind of awkward to me. I can tell that Curtis is not 100% happy with who Jackie is. I can just tell. You guys, he had a nice spread there. She wouldn't drink the alcohol at all. She insisted on drinking water. He kept saying it's a special occasion. He had a nice spread of food there. She would only eat fruit. She wasn't going to eat anything else that was there. So I don't know what she ate down in Miami with Heavenly, because Heavenly had chicken for days. Most of it looked like it was fried. So I don't know. But you could just tell that he wanted her just to relax a little bit. Just relax and let it happen. But again, it was windy. It was rainy. It's alcohol. She don't drink alcohol. Food she don't eat. She was trying to hold it together. She put an umbrella up. The umbrella blew back. Like, I would have been like, let's gather up and take this inside, baby. I want you to be comfortable. But I think he just wanted her to relax and go with it. And she just couldn't allow herself. And you know, in the confessional, she was talking about he's one way and she's one way, and together it's a perfect balance. I don't know, Jackie. You need to read the writing on the wall. I think, you know, him calling you controlling in the confessional is just his passive aggressive way of saying that you ain't no fun. But happy 16th. We see Heavenly at her dental office, and she talking to Tawanda Braxton. Y'all follow me. Y'all know I went to Dr. Heavenly's office to get initial checkup, cleaning, all of that, to see if she was a dentist that I wanted to use, because I wanted to get a lot of dental work done. Possibly just looking into things, you know, about straightening my teeth. I don't really want to do braces and stuff like that. I just wanted to talk it through and just see what my options are and stuff. I didn't find her to be that personable. I found her to be a little condescending. You know, she just didn't have that bedside manner that doctors have, especially dentists. Like, I just didn't find her to be very inviting. Wasn't listening to me. She wasn't listening to my concerns. She was just saying, okay, I could do all of that stuff for you, and this is how much it's going to cost. And you know, you need to get financing. How much can you pay today? Like, it wasn't a good experience for me. It wasn't. But she was very, very nice to Tawanda Braxton. Evidently, she does all of their teeth, and she was very personable and seemed concerned about her mouth care and stuff. So, like I said, that was not my experience. Then we see where Toya calls everybody and she invites them in, including Quad, and that was very nice how she was being sort of ingratiating with Quad, or empathetic with Quad, saying, hey, I know you may not want to, but I just wanted to invite you because, you know, sake of the friendship, whatever. And Quad was like, well, I don't mind going, you know what I'm saying? While y'all doing a couple things, I'll do my own thing. I need, you know, to decompress and little R, you know, rest, relax, release. I'm game. And so she decides that she's not going to call Contessa. This Toya to tell her. So likewise, Mariah has decided that she's going to throw a Black Love party. She says it's because, you know, Aiden keeping the job. I mean, it's only for a year, but okay. Mariah likes to throw a party. This party wasn't as grand as some of the parties that she has thrown. It was at the Villa Christina, which is in Dunwoody here in Atlanta, which is like the perimeter area of very, very nice place. I know some people who've had some wonderful events there, as well as weddings. So very, very, very nice space. Everybody came dressed. All the couples came dressed. I noted Mariah and Aiden was Lucius and Cookie. It was real cute. Simone and Cecil was Love and Basketball. Barack and Michelle, that was Jackie and Curtis. It just didn't fit. Steve Harvey and Margie was Toya and Eugene. I mean, yeah, everybody was dressed differently. What we noticed right away is that Quad and Heavenly aren't there. So we go through the night and greet and we're eating and all of that. First things first, Toya ask Dr. Jerry about Contessa, and then she tells this passive aggressive lie, which I've already said, you guys already know, one of my pet peeves is never volunteer lie. So she says, she asked Eugene, you think I should call her? Well, why you got to ask Eugene that? Why do you have to ask? If that girl is running through your mind enough for you to ask somebody if they think that you should do it or not, whether you should do it or not, that's a sign right there that you should do it. Just go ahead and do it. If the girl, you've been thinking about the girl, call the girl. First of all, that's just flat out hospitality, okay, and empathy for another individual. You call and check on her. She meant something to you. You say you brought her on the show. Like, what the hell? You don't even call and check on her. Not only that, you don't even want to invite her. So when Simone was like, well, maybe Contessa didn't come because you here. And then she was like, well, Toya was like, well, all I got to say to that is bye, bitch. I was like, I'm so excited about the reunion because I know Contessa is going to get you all the way together. Contessa is not anybody's welcome mat, especially yours, Toya. You're going to regret acting like this towards Contessa in more ways than one. Watch what I tell you. And so she said she feel like if she ain't at the house already, I mean, she said she a Marine or ex-military. And I mean, come on now. She still ain't coming out the house. I mean, I can't wait to the reunion. I can't wait to the reunion when Contessa gathers all of your edges and just goes ahead and shuts you up and sits you down, dismisses you where you need to be. Like, seriously, Toya, you so out of control with this. It's not even funny. Like, at this point, it just really seems like you want to be infuriated at this girl, and she ain't playing you no dust. She ain't talking about you. Your name is not coming out of her mouth in any way, shape, or form. So Contessa is not coming to the function. We find that out. And then somehow Simone and Dr. Jackie get on the phone with Heavenly and find out Heavenly not coming. And let me tell you why Heavenly didn't come. Because Quad invited her to come over to her house first. And she showed up at Quad half dressed, really. I don't know. She was going as Tina Turner. And I guess Daddy was going to be Ike. I don't think Daddy was going to be there because, I mean, he wasn't there at the house. You know, he always meet her somewhere in scrubs anyway. So, but she looked so raggedy. Like, she didn't look like she put any effort into going anyway. So it kind of looked like she was always going to bail out. Well, she gets to Quad's house and Quad is cooking. Like I said, she said she loved Quad place better than the house that she was living in with Dr. Gregory. And Quad tells her how she went out earlier that day to get an outfit for the function tonight, the Black Love function. And she just started breaking down in the middle of the aisle because she realized this is my life now. This is where I am. And it just really hit me. And so Heavenly was like, oh, Quad, you broke down. And Quad was like, yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It hit me. I don't know. I don't know. And she hugs her, and then Heavenly decides she gonna stay with her. She not gonna let her be there by herself. Plus, she don't want to go nowhere because she hate Mariah. Then they talk later on about, you know, Heavenly was like, I didn't want to go to that bitch party anyway. And why you think she would have this party knowing you in your situation? And Quad was like, she don't care. She don't care. She does not care. I don't know how Mariah invited her, if the invite went out, if it was just a general invite. I just don't know. I don't know. Heavenly, I think Mariah got something. What? I don't know, but I think Mariah got something. And if she don't, she loses all credibility in this show. So she got to have something. Whether it is something or she just think it's something, she got something. That's what I believe. Heavenly too pressed about it. She too pressed about it. Back at Mariah's party, I see that Mariah is kind of disappointed that Heavenly and Quad didn't show up. And she says that if Heavenly didn't show up. She know Quad wasn't gonna show up. So was she saying that Quad and Heavenly just so close like that? Like they super tight? Is that what she's saying? Because it seemed like Toya was more upset that Quad wasn't sharing with the group, and Simone was more upset that Quad wasn't sharing with the group than Heavenly. Heavenly seemed like, you know what I'm saying, like she could take it or leave it. She didn't really seem like she was terribly that worried about Quad in that manner. Not in the same impassioned way that Simone was, and certainly not in the even partially messy way that Toya was. So it's just weird that she would link them together like they inseparable. I just thought that was weird. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that comment. But at the end of the party, Mariah does a poem where she talks about black love, what black love is, and she wrote it. I was like, Mariah, gosh, that poem was so contrived. Like, you can tell that it was a little shade against Quad. It was just for the benefit of the show and to perpetuate the movement of shade, you know, to keep shade moving around, you know what I'm saying? Shadiness, keep it moving through the group. Because that poem was lame. The get together didn't seem like a Mariah type get together. And Miss Lucy was there. Her and her man was dressed as Coming to America. Yeah, that was Married to Medicine. Y'all tell me what you think. Next week it's supposed to pick up a little bit because they're going to Antigua, I think, for Toya and Eugene's 10th anniversary. Y'all tell me what y'all think of this episode. Put it down below. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah.